by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target! And her third. Or left or right. Sets off. Oh.
Down!
Watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into air and ice.
Welcome to Athens, Ohio, here at Penton Stadium, as we have the Toledo Rockets taking on the Ohio Bobcats for some Thursday night action. I'm Josh Clayton. In the booth with me tonight is David Ware. How we doing, my friend?
Man, we are doing good. We are definitely watching two offenses that can put on a show. Del Toro, the quarterback for Ohio, 545 yards last week. Can't wait to see if he can repeat that performance.
Just got off the PX1 Express jet, landed here in Athens, and now we're ready for another great game as Ohio will start with the ball first. Beautiful return out across the 40-yard line for Cody Morgan. And now we'll see Del Toro and this Bobcat offense take the field.
4 touchdowns last week to go with that 545 yards. Definitely an offensive weapon.
Del Toro gonna look to throw on first down over the middle, and nothing going there. Missed his target. Second down now.
It wasn't a typical throw we'd expect to see out of him. He had 49 completions last week. That's pretty big for a first-time performance in the CFSL.
30 degrees here in Athens, about 8-mile-an-hour winds, overcast, beautiful football weather for MAC football.
Tank Lionheart, a huge first run for him on the night. 5 yards, bulldozing his way through.
Got halfway to where it needed to be. Third down and 5 upcoming. We're gonna go with the screen. Lionheart has it, trying to get the edge, cannot do it, and that'll be a punting situation for the Bobcats on their first drive.
Now, Lucas Oliver did a great job, close fast, to stop Lionheart from getting across the first down.
Now we'll see the first look at this Toledo Rocket offense, who was electric last week with Rock Rhodes. We'll see if he can have another performance like he did last week.
I mean, he only had 238 yards rushing on 22 carries and 2 touchdowns. Was it that electric?
It was pretty electric, David.
It was fantastic.
I was in the booth for it. It was fun to call. Well, let's see what this rocket football offense has to show for us tonight. And they're going to give it right to the man, Rock Rhodes, and he's going to lose yardage. Didn't do too much of that. Maverick LeBlanc getting his first tackle for loss.
You know, Ohio watched that game film. They saw Rock Rhodes tear it up last week. Their focus is going to be stop Rock Rhodes, and they think they can stop the Toledo offense.
The LSU transfer making a big play here. Going to check it down this time to Marcus Chamberlain. Picks up 3, 3rd and 11. Now upcoming for the Rockets.
Very impressive first stand for Ohio defensively, and great way to come out, and they're really limiting what Rock Rhodes has been able to do so far.
They are flying to the football here on this first drive. 3rd and 11. 3 to the top of your screen for the Rockets. And they're going to look to throw. Albert stepping up in the pocket, running out of time. He's going to be sacked. He loses the football, picked up by the offensive lineman. It's going to go down as a strip sack. And what a great first series for that Bobcat defense.
Well, great awareness by the lineman. Pick the ball up so that it isn't counted as a turnover. Now, they don't want to have to punt on their first possession, but that's a lot better than giving Ohio the ball close to the PX1 red zone.
Alex Powers, the big D tackle, getting in there, making some noise. And now the Rockets will have to punt it away, and the Bobcats should be set up with great field position. And this return will get around the 50-yard line. Dyshawn Hill, 10-yard return.
Well, this will be a big drive for Ohio, starting at midfield pretty much. An opportunity to put some points up. Del Toro and Lionheart, a great 1-2 punch back there.
Del Toro going to bring his man in motion. Going to hand it off to Lionheart. Lionheart with a nice hole. It's a power there, 12 yards and a Bobcat first down.
You know, last week, Jonathan Wascom was the main receiver for the Ohio offense. 12 catches, 174 yards. Let's see when they get them going tonight.
Del Toro going to look to throw. Goes over the middle, has his man. There's Perry Pushkarov, 10 yards.
Yeah, Pushcraft, great job. You know, middle of the field, you know you're going to get hit. You just got to corral the ball, bring it in. He did just that. 2nd down and inches, way to take a hit and catch the ball.
I gotta say, I love those Toledo helmets with the off-white Rocket logo on the white helmet. It looks pretty slick.
So we got Agent P is the nickname, I guess.
Agent P, huh? We'll see if I let that stick as Del Toro over the middle has his man Agent P for 4 yards. I guess I like it, David.
It is catchy, isn't it?
Well, it's better than the other nickname I'm seeing in chat. As Del Toro now going to throw it over the middle. Once again has Perry Pushkarov 9 yards. And it's been the Agent P show this drive.
Yeah, very interesting. 3 straight identical routes in the middle of the field. And he's caught all 3 of them in traffic so far.
2nd and 1. Read option. Del Toro going to keep it. Big man to bring down. Gets 9 yards inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal upcoming.
You know, last week, Del Toro, he was sacked 3 times, but he still wound up with 31 yards rushing. 17 came on 1 carry. So he is a guy that can break off a big run every now and then.
I think it's funny how Flying Platypus, the head coach of Ohio, surprised his players making plays. As that's a dangerous throw by Del Toro, almost brought back the other way.
Yeah, that was bad news. That is not a play you want to replicate. Del Toro is going to have to do better if he wants to try to get a touchdown in this possession.
Platypus acting like he didn't see this in Sims. Del Toro looking, throwing over the middle, has his man. There's James Isaacson, 5 yards, 3rd and goal.
And 3rd and goal. This is going to be the first big test for the Toledo defense. Can they force a field goal here, or can the Ohio offense overpower them?
0 for 1 on 3rd down. Gonna bring the man in motion. Del Toro gonna look to throw. Running out of time, throws it over the middle. It is dropped. And that's going to bring up 4th down and decision time for the Bobcats.
They're going to play it safe and go for 3, but that's heartbreaking when you drop a touchdown like that.
Kennedy Smith with the chip shot field goal underway. Kick is up. It is good. Bobcats take a 3-0 lead to start this game.
Now the first points are on the board. Now let's see how each team responds. Can Ohio build on that, or is Toledo going to come back and make a big play?
And a kickoff goes in the end zone. They take a knee with a touchback, and they'll have the ball at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, big possession right here. Toledo needs to try to get some points on the board.
They're going to hand out the Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes breaking through a tackle, breaking through some more. Picks up 11 yards and a Rocket 1st down.
And there is the best mascot in the CFSL.
I'm glad you like it, David. As play action now. He's going to look. He's going to throw. Albert has his man. There's Nolan Ellis, 14 yards. I might be a little biased, but I do enjoy the Leprechaun of Notre Dame. He does push-ups and everything.
I mean, he is the most energetic. I don't know, he's cool. I like him.
As that one floats over everybody's head. 2nd down now upcoming.
Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the Ohio defense. They've done a really good job overall containing this Toledo offense.
Just an update on our Twitch game. Illinois takes a 3-0 lead over the 9th-ranked Broncos. 3:39 remaining in the 1st quarter over there.
Yeah, that would be a big-time win if Illinois can upset Boise State.
Albert over the middle has his man wide open. Marcus Chamberlain good for 12. And that's going to set Toledo up deep inside Ohio territory.
Yeah, I like this drive. They're wearing down the Ohio defense. They're moving the chains and just putting together a solid drive altogether.
Albert looking, throwing, has a man open once again, taking advantage of that zone coverage. Nolan Ellis gains 18.
Yeah, that's a great play right there. 18 yards, that's a huge pickup. But really, Ellis was wide open. No one even really around him to contest that. Great job running his route and making something happen.
Ellis, the lone elite wide receiver for the Toledo Rockets, making an impact. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Rockets. They're going to fake the handoff to Rock Rhodes, and Albert going to keep it himself. He's going to lose 3. Not a great decision there by the freshman quarterback.
He's probably wishing he would have just handed off to Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes had several yards up the middle. It would have been a much more productive run.
2nd and 13 now. Pistol set. They're going to hand out to Rock Rhodes this time. Trying to fight the edge. Nothing going. Able to pick up 2 before being depleted there.
Yeah, he's averaging only 3.3 yards per carry right now. Kind of shocking. Big hit right there by Maverick LeBlanc. Coming up and laying the hit stick out.
We've seen LeBlanc made a lot of big plays with the LSU Tigers, making big plays here with the Ohio Bobcats. And a screenplay gets broken up there. Dangerous throw. And now Toledo will have to settle for 3.
Yeah, I mean, wow. You know, we saw this in the last game with NIU getting close to getting a touchdown and had to keep settling for field goals. Hopefully, we don't see these 2 teams in the same situation.
And the walk-on kicker cannot put it through. And now Ohio will take over and try to extend their lead.
Yeah, very short field goal. It's kind of shocked that they missed it.
And Wascom there for good for 5. Like you said, he was the stud last week. Gets his first grab today.
Yeah, big-time play for him. Last week, 174 yards receiving. One of the best wide receiver performances of the week in the CFSL.
Absolutely. It was fun to call his performance as well. 2nd and 5. Del Toro looking. Stands in the pocket strong. That one, dangerous throw. And he's playing with fire to start this game, David.
He is, and he's going to have to be careful because right now this Toledo defense, they're playing good. And, hey, it can be a quick play like that. It takes all the momentum.
Halfback screen time. Tries to get it out to Lionheart. Got it, but nothing going. Good stand by that Rocket defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And forcing that 3 and out, and that's exactly what you want to do. You know, get your defense off the field. Let them get some rest.
Been a defensive battle so far here in the first quarter at Pendon Stadium as Jamal Moon will get 10 yards and set the Rockets up in good field position.
I mean, it definitely looks like we're going to see ourselves a low-scoring game, Josh, full of defensive plays. Hey, that's just as fun to watch as an offensive explosion.
First down and 10 now for McCade Albert and company. Going to look to throw. Goes over the middle, has his man, has the space. Trey Meekins the third, picking up 13 yards.
Wow, he was covered. That was great job catching it. I mean, that's one of those things, you know the hit's coming. I mean, the mentality to be able to hold on to that's very impressive.
First and 10 for the Rockets. They're going to fake the handoff, running out of time. Luckily to get that ball away as Ohio sent the house on a blitz that almost got home.
Yeah, that was a good job by the defense. I love seeing that aggression there and seeing him go after the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Albert over the middle has his man. One man that beat was Ellis Buddy, 14 yards.
Ellis Buddy did a great job, and he was close to taking that all the way, but a first down on the great slant route.
He's absolutely buddies with his quarterback after that throw. 1st and 10 now for Albert. Looking, going to check it down. Has his man. Fighting for yardage as Meekins the third. Picks up 5. Gets half of what they need.
Yeah, 2nd down and 5. Albert 7 of 10. Been pretty efficient so far with his passes. Hasn't really gone downfield a whole lot. Let's see if he can open up the field a little bit more.
And another update on our Twitch game. Illinois strikes again with a touchdown. 55 yards by T. Weary. Going to be 10-0 pending the extra point.
Well, that would be a huge upset. And even the Twitch channel points bets over there is 88% in favor of Boise for winning that game. So only 3 people bet on Illinois.
Maverick LeBlanc making his presence felt. 5 tackles already in this game. David Ware.
I mean, 5 tackles. We got a minute and a half, left in the first quarter. That is a solid start.
3rd down and 1. Hands it off to Rock Rhodes. Nothing going there as Ohio was ready for it. Isabella De Jesus getting her first tackle for loss.
That looked like a first down all day long. That was incredible closing gap there.
And the walk-on kicker able to make it through this time. We're all knotted up 3 apiece here at Athens, Ohio, David Ware.
Wow, that was incredible. Ohio really kind of got lucky. It's only a field goal with that great defensive stand.
Gonna bring it out of the end zone now, trying to make something on return. Gets it out to right where they have it anyways, Dyshawn Hill.
Well, here we go. This is going to be a big response from Ohio. What can they do to get the ball going? They have 3 and out on the last possession. You want to get the ball downfield. You cannot afford to keep going 3 and out.
Absolutely cannot. First down and 10 for Del Toro. He's going to look to throw. He's going to check it down underneath. Has his man. Good for 6. There's Wascombe.
Yeah, 4-yard reception on the first play. It gets a good chunk of yards. Second down and 6 is manageable. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to Lionheart here.
Second and 6. Toledo showing blitz. They back out of it. Still bring some pressure. Over the middle. Has his man. There's Tank Lionheart in the passing game. Picks up 10.
Hey, I never said if it was going to be a pass or a rush. So, nonetheless, first down for Ohio. That's exactly what they needed, a fresh set of downs.
Ohio loves to throw the football. As Lionheart here with a run, his 4th carry of the night, will pick up 9 yards.
His acceleration, Josh, is outstanding. He goes from 0 to 60, it feels like instantly. Makes it really hard to bring a guy like him down.
Absolutely. He explodes through the hole. Second down and 1 now for the Bobcats. Del Toro looking. Running out of time. Going to take off with it. Breaks through 1. Past the edge. Picks up 14 and inside Toledo territory.
And we have another scoring update. Spencer Lewis Jr. for Illinois, a 68-yard rushing touchdown. 16-0 Illinois. Extra point on the way.
And that's the end of the first quarter over there at this extra point as well. Beautiful start for Illinois. Beautiful throw by Del Toro to Wascombe for 26 yards.
Wow, nice play to end the first quarter for us.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're all knotted up here on YouTube. Now Del Toro inside the PS1 Sports Red Zone. Go look to throw. Goes underneath the Lionheart. Lionheart tries to fight through a 4 or 5 Toledo Rockets before being brought down.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Yeah, that's a very strong play to be able to keep fighting through and never giving up.
And as we just got sent from our producer, the running back Lewis Jr. was laying on top of somebody, got back up and scored a touchdown. What a play over on the Twitch TV frame.
Yeah, we've had some fun, exciting games tonight, Josh. That is for sure.
First and goal now for the Bobcats. Blitz coming from Toledo. They get home. They strip them. And oh my goodness, this could be a house call. Does his big man have the speed? He has a block. Cannot quite make it. But Toledo set up in Ohio territory.
Get that man some oxygen. You know he is struggling right now. Brian Davis, a huge scoop and tried to take it to the house. He gave it all he could, Josh.
The big man just ran out of juice at the 38-yard line. And now the Toledo Rockets set up in great field position. Albert gonna look. He's gonna try to take off, and he's gonna get blown up. He's gonna get sacked. And Javon McRoy getting his first sack of the night.
Yeah, big time play. And right now, Ohio needs to make a play after giving up a turnover, allowing Toledo really to have all the momentum right now. Ohio needs to try to get the crowd back in the game.
As Brian Davis says, all he needs is a can of corn and a Diet Coke, and he's all right. Second down to 13. Rock Rhodes now trying to get going. He picks up 5. 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Rockets.
And Rock Rhodes at 3 yards of carry right now. Not what we were expecting after the performance last week.
3rd and 8. Trips to the top of your screen. Like Albert looking, he's gonna take a shot, has a man open, could not quite get it, diving effort. If he was gonna put that ball just a little bit more on target, we're looking at 6, but the Rockets will go for it on 4th down.
I love the aggression. They want to put a dagger in Ohio right away.
Albert gonna look to throw, has a man open, 1st down. There's Trey Meekins, the third, 13 yards.
I really love the play calling we're seeing all together, Josh. I like how both these offenses have really done a good job trying to get everybody involved.
And over on Twitch, Nerese Davis answers for Boise State. They get on the board, 17-7, pending the extra point. As Meekins makes another catch here on YouTube, picks up 9, his 5th grab of this first half.
Yeah, he's been extremely active. Actually, he's got half of the passes completed for Toledo.
Albert looking, throwing, has a man corner to the end zone, touchdown, Nolan Ellis with the toe tapper, and that's going to extend the lead for the Toledo Rockets.
A great job, and he was at the back of the end zone and did a great job looking down, making sure his feet was inbounds, getting the touchdown. Great job, Toledo.
And the extra point is up and good. 10-3 our score here in Pendon Stadium. And it's been an electric first half so far, David Ware.
It has. Both these teams are having all kinds of fun right now and really putting on the show, making some big plays offensively and defensively.
As Nolan Ellis says, I'm like that with the toe drag swag. I love the confidence from these Rockets looking to get the upset over the Ohio Bobcats.
Someone said the ball was moving on its own through the end zone like Gary from SpongeBob.
Okay. Where's Cole at with the SpongeBob reference? As James Isaacson, I almost said his name backwards there, gets his 2nd grab, good for 5.
Yeah, and Del Toro, 13 of 17, he hasn't had a bad game at all. I just don't think the running game has done what he needs it to do.
I'm going to go read option, and he has the 1st down before he gets flattened. Big hit there. That's going to be number 21, Chad Wendell, with the big hit.
Great job by Del Toro. It wasn't a fancy, huge play, but it sure got the 1st down.
As the Bobcats are saying, keep Cole out the booth. They don't want to hear him anymore after he had what was probably the most famous commentator curse last week.
I think that's real.
Well, it was almost perfectly timed. You couldn't have scripted any better. As Tank Lionheart now exploding across the 50-17 yard.
Well, Lionheart last week, 18 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's the biggest run of the night for him so far here, but definitely a great run and on path to another strong performance.
Absolutely. Now 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. The Tower going to hand it off again. There's Lionheart once again. That acceleration exploding ahead for 8 yards.
And bounced off. He did a little 360 spin, got another yard or 2 out of it. 2nd down and 2 is very manageable.
2nd down, 2 yards to go. 7-point ball game here in Athens, Ohio. And there's Lionheart once again breaking off a tackle, has the edge, fighting for more across the 20-yard line inside the PX1 Sports Red Zone.
Lionheart showed a lot of heart on that one, Josh. Did not want to stop, kept them feet moving, and got the 1st down.
The heart of a lion, as some would say. As Del Toro going to look, corner to the end zone, wide open, touchdown, James Isaacson, and we are tied up again, pending the PAT.
I got a feeling this ain't going to be the first time we're going to be in this situation. Back and forth all night long, Josh.
As SGEC does not like my pun, well, that's just too bad.
It'll be all right.
As we're all tied up here, 5:11 remaining in the first half, and it's been a fun one.
Yes, it has.
I have missed MAC football. I'm glad it's back here in the league as Derek Bryant gets the return, wearing the number 2 jersey, gets it out to the 25-yard line.
When they announced the MAC was coming back, I was super excited to see these teams back on the field again.
And now, McCade Albert going to take off. He's got some room. He's got the space. He's got rock on that hit. Wow, what a big-time hit.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge hit. That was number 31, Marcus Perez, stopping Albert from going any further.
Marcus Perez laying the hit stick on McCade Albert. 2nd down and 3 now. Albert looking, pressure coming, delivers underneath, has his man, has some space. There's a football on the ground, picked up by Toledo. And Nolan Ellis going to get credited with 9-yard reception.
Well, that was very close to a sack. The cornerback was blitzing, almost got home. Albert barely got rid of the ball.
1st down and 10. Going to hand off to Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes now trying to get going. Fighting ahead, picks up 9. Good carry there from the big-time back.
And that's the Rock Rhodes we saw last week. That was a big-time run.
2nd down and 1. About the 50-yard line for the Rockets. Albert looking, throwing, has his man fighting off 1. KJ Kretzler, 4 yards.
Yeah, 4 yards and another 1st down. Right now, Toledo's offense is continuing to take time off the clock and build momentum.
1st down and 10. Rock Rhodes with the football. He's wrapped up and thrown down. This Ohio defense all over it.
Yeah, great job there. The outside linebacker did a good job not getting fooled, wrapping his arms around him and taking him down.
2nd and 12. 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Gonna go with the check down to Amari Hashimoto. Loses a yard, 3rd and 13 now.
Yeah, very interesting play. Like to see them go downfield.
Albert looking, throwing, has a man wide open, in between double coverage. And there's Nolan Ellis for his 5th catch.
Yeah, great job. And really, Albert threw that ball perfectly in a very dangerous situation, but he made sure Ellis is the only one that can get it and allowed Ellis to continue to run and pick up a few more yards.
1st and 10 for the Rockets. 1 yard away from that PX1 Sports red zone. Fakes the handoff. Albert looking, now deciding to try to run with it. And then gets wrapped up and thrown down, loses 5, gets sacked on the play.
Very interesting sequence of events. But hey, nonetheless, Ohio's happy for a 5-yard loss.
2nd and 15 now. Albert, quick throw, has his man, throws the stiff arm, Nolan Ellis. He's been all over the place this 1st half.
Yeah, almost 100 yards already, Josh. He's at 94. We still got 2.5 minutes left in the 1st half. That's a really solid half of play.
3rd and 7, 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. They're going to motion 1 across to the other side of the field. Albert looking, taking a shot, double coverage, almost picked off by LeBlanc. 4th down now, they'll have to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, kind of disappointing after a very solid drive. They ate a lot of time off the clock, really wore down the Ohio defense. You want to walk away with a touchdown in that situation.
Walk-on kickers, 1 for 1, make it 2 for 3. Or 1 for 2, I should say. 2 for 3 now. And it's a 13-10 lead for the Rockets.
It's going to be a low-scoring but a fun, exciting game.
And no, we have a big return here. Oh, no. And there is that dreaded flag. We all know what's coming, David Ware.
Yes. What a way to lower the shoulder and keep going. Just unfortunately completely negated.
15-yard clipping penalty, and you see that flying platypus not happy on the sidelines there with his special teams return.
You got to be smart. You can't afford to give up yards like that, especially after a huge return.
And they're going to go with the little bubble screen. Nothing going. Toledo all over it. Wascom only able to pick up a yard.
That was Lucas Oliver. Great job on the tackle, not letting that play develop anymore.
2nd down and 9. 3 at the bottom of your screen for Del Toro. They're going to fake it off the Lionheart. He's going to keep it on the option. Breaking through tackles. Still going on his feet. Look at the big man rumble. He's still on his feet across the 50. What a run by Del Toro.
Justin Ballard just saved a touchdown, but are you kidding me?
And there's going to be a clipping call on Malik Henderson, negating the big play. 2nd down and 5 now.
Oh, that is frustrating. That's 2 straight penalties on this drive that were just really eating up great yards.
Toledo showing blitz. They do bling it. And Del Toro gets it down to Agent P. Perry pushed to Rob for 4 yards. 3rd and 1 upcoming.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him stay in bounds. He would have had the 1st down, but he went ahead and ran out of bounds anyhow.
Ohio 0 for 3 on 3rd down so far. Del Toro going to throw. Under pressure, delivers the ball, has the 1st down. There's Perry Pushkarab once again.
6 catches already. He's been a huge part of this offense, really making his quarterback feel good.
1st and 10. Del Toro looking, running out of time, throwing under pressure, found a wide open James Isaacson for 15.
Yeah, and look, Ohio has all 3 timeouts. They've got to watch the clock. 1:20 left in the half. An opportunity to go downfield and get some points, but they've got to be smart here, Josh.
Yes, they do. At the 48-yard line now. Clock is ticking. They do have all 3 timeouts. 3-point ball game. Gonna bring the wide receiver in motion. Looks like man coverage for Toledo, and they hand it up to Lionheart. He goes nowhere, and Ohio had to burn with our 1st timeout.
And a score update over on Twitch. Illinois, a field goal, 20-7 with 2 minutes left in the 1st half.
Big time upset alert there in Boise, Idaho. Del Toro over the middle has his man. Football's on the ground. And they're going to say that he came back up with it, but we're going to see if that was even a fumble, David.
Yeah, I don't know. It looked like he might have been down, but it happened so fast.
Oh, yeah, I would say he's down. There's a knee, there's an elbow. I think that's down all day long.
I definitely agree with you. I think that will be ruled no fumble.
Ground cannot cause a fumble, and I believe he recovered his own fumble anyway. As now 1st and 10 inside Toledo territory. Del Toro running out of time. He's going to get sacked. Big time defensive play there for the Rockets. Claude Lopez, his 1st sack of the day.
And that was that sack had a lot of emotion and aggression behind it.
2nd and 17. Del Toro just overthrows everybody. 3rd down and long now.
Yeah, this is a big play. 42 seconds left in the 1st half. You'd like to get some points before you go into halftime. At least try to get, a little bit closer for a manageable 4th down.
Del Toro under pressure throwing, has a man open, just can't hit him. The pressure just about got home, forced a bad pass. And now the Rockets will get the football back with 3 timeouts.
And I'm kind of shocked, as you like to mention about being in no man's lane, I'm kind of shocked they're not going for it with the halftime approaching.
That is about 8-mile-an-hour winds, SG Easy. I wouldn't say it's windy. I think the pressure affected that throw more than anything. 1st and 10. McCade Albert over the middle has his man. I would assume they would take the timeout. They do not. It is 30 degrees, 8-mile-an-hour winds here in Athens, Ohio, rather. And that's going to be end of the 1st half. 13-10 our score. Toledo over the Bobcats. David Ware, it's been an electric 1st half. A lot of big plays, a lot of defensive football. What was your take?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think there's much more you can say. And just pure exciting defense. Both these teams coming out, making huge hits, forcing turnovers. Really just the defenses look like they're having a lot of fun out there, and they're playing with a purpose. Each hit is very highly energetic. I love what I'm seeing. We have seen some offense, but the offenses have had to rely on a lot of field goals to this point. They've got to find a way to get some touchdowns, but with the way these defenses are playing, we may not see another touchdown the rest of the way.
Very well could be true. It's been a great matchup so far. As we take a look at the first half stats, Toledo with the slight edge in the passing, Ohio dominating the rushing yards, which is surprising with Rock Roads. Ohio also dominating the time of possession, nearly doubling it, but they do have that one turnover off the fumble. And we'll see what happens as Toledo will get the ball to start the second half, David Ware.
Yeah, Toledo had that last drive where they really ate up a lot of clock. Otherwise, that time of possession would look a lot worse. They need to put together another drive like that. They settled for the field goal. I don't know how many more times tonight I could say it, Josh. They've got to find a way to convert and get a touchdown.
Well, let's see what they can do as they take the opening kickoff of our second half here in Athens, Ohio. Pendon Stadium's rocking on Thursday night.
Yes, it is. This is an electric crowd. The home crowd really trying to keep their team in it right now.
First down and 10 for the Rockets at the 25-yard line. Fakes the hand up to Rock Rose, taking a shot right away. Had a man, just could not get it there. Second down.
I love the play call, Josh. I absolutely love it. Go for a home run. Try to deflate the crowd immediately.
Second down and 10 now. Ohio acting like they're going to bring pressure. We'll see if they do. They do bring pressure. They're going to dump it off underneath to his check down. There's KJ Kretzler, 5 yards.
Great job with the check down because, as you said, that pressure was coming hard. A good job, got 5 yards. A 3rd and 5 is a lot better than being sacked and taking a loss.
Isabella De Jesus with a nice tackle, her 5th tackle of the night. 3rd down now. Money down, as they call it here in the CFSL. Albert looking, he's going to take the home run shot. Had a man, missed him. Could have been 6, but instead it's 4th down, and Toledo will be forced to punt the football away.
And a scoring update on quarterback Dylan Shumate for Illinois, a 2-yard rush, 27-7 now. 1 second left in the first half.
Sean Hill brings it out 7. An upset alert is going off in Boise, Idaho, as the Fighting Illini up by 20 points, as you said, David. Del Toro now looking, throwing underneath, has his man Malik Henderson. Picks up 8 yards, making up for that clipping call he had in the first quarter.
As Ja Avery on the tackle there, the middle linebacker, 7 tackles last week. Good job holding zone there.
And there's Lionheart breaking through a tackle, breaking through another one, 7 yards. Tough run there for Tank Lionheart.
Man, that was a vicious shoulder boom where he just lowered it and laid someone out.
First down and 10 for the Bobcats inside Toledo territory. Del Toro looking, throwing, has his man. He gets hit immediately, but Malik Henderson able to hold on.
I mean, we have seen some great catches tonight. A lot of catches in traffic and the pressure right there, but still able to hold on to it.
How is SD Easy going to say that my joke was bad and then steal it in chat, David?
I mean, that seems typical.
And then Reed out she goes nowhere. Del Toro loses to Ja Avery the second in for a tackle for loss.
And that's another play for Ja Avery the second. He's really been effective on this defense, making plays and being very smart with his tackling.
And they're going to do another read option. This time Del Toro has a little bit of room, 4 yards, 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, and that was Jenkins the third, the defensive end with the huge tackle, forcing the long 3rd down.
3rd and 9. Gonna bring the tight end in motion. They're gonna hand off to Lionheart up the middle, breaks through one, can't break through the entire Toledo defense. 4th down and decision time for the Bobcats.
Yeah, they're gonna take the points. Pretty smart play with the way these defenses have been battling out.
And the kick is up. And it is good. Tie ball game here in Athens, Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, if you can get points right now, you better get them, because I think this is going to be a 3-point finish. The winner will only win by a field goal. You can't afford to give up a single point right now.
The Toledo running back, or Toledo Rockets, Jamal moved 27 yards. Let's see what their running back, I was getting ahead of myself, Rock Rhodes can do. He's been very quiet today.
He has been very quiet, but towards the end of the first half, he started getting some momentum in his runs.
And they're going to hand it off. There is KJ Kretzer getting his first carry. Gain 6.
Yeah, the defense followed Rock Rhodes all the way and allowed for that play to happen.
2nd and 4. Ohio showing pressure. We'll see if they bring it. They do not. They back out. Only runs 4. That one's dropped. Almost intercepted. 3rd down upcoming.
I believe that was Marcus Perez. It was right there. It almost had the interception. That's heartbreaking when you can't pull those in.
3rd and 4 now. Albert looking, throwing, has a man, can't stay in bounds as Meekins the 3rd. 4th and 1, and the Rockets will be forced to punt the football away.
Yeah, that was a very quick possession. We talked about the time of the possession disadvantage they're already in. They did not help themselves at all with this drive.
And now after the field goal they made the last drive, Ohio will be set up with great field position. Beautiful return there by Deshaun Hill, 13 yards.
Yeah, he got to that outside edge and definitely made something out of very little. Great return. Good starting position for Ohio.
13 all our score. 5:52 remaining in the 3rd quarter. They're going to hand out to Lionheart, who gets bottled up and brought down in the backfield.
Yeah, this is the type of game where you look, the play of the game is going to be a defensive play. The player of the game is going to be a defensive player. This is a defensive battle, and it is great to watch.
It's been super fun to call here in the booth. They're going to head up the Lionheart again. This time he finds a hole, accelerates through it, picks up 11, 3rd down and 1.
And it would have been a lot shorter, but he was able to take the momentum, spin off a defender, and pick up another yard or 2 on the play, Josh.
3rd and 1. Del Toro in the shotgun. Hands it off to Lionheart again. He has the edge. He has the room. He throws a stiff arm across the 30, down to the 26-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
I'm not going to lie, Josh. I heard your voice escalating. I thought we had ourselves a heck of a touchdown run for a moment.
I was building up to it, but the Toledo Rockets able to bring him down. 1st down and 10. 3 to the bottom of your screen for the Bobcats. Del Toro going to fake the handoff. He's got the read option. He's going to get smoked after picking up 8.
Yeah, he took a big hit. You don't want your quarterback taking those kind of hits. You need him on the field healthy, but hey, 2nd down and 2. Let's see what he does to bounce back.
Del Toro, 2nd and 2 now. Going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Hangs in the pocket. Just chucks this one into the student section.
Hey, look, live to play another down. You can't afford to turn the ball over here. Just use this play to try to get some points.
3rd down and 2. Del Toro looking. Gonna throw. Across his body. Jonathan Wascom, 7 yards. Never like seeing your quarterback throw across his body, though.
Yeah, and 1st down and 10. It's not 1st down and goal. They can still pick up another 1st down. So this is a lot of plays in order to get a touchdown here.
1st and 10. Hands it off to Lionheart. Fighting. Picks up 4.
Nice run. I like it. 2nd down and 6. Lionheart's been a monster running the game. I'd give him a couple opportunities here.
2nd down and 6. Deep inside the picks. One Sports Red Zone. Del Toro going to look to throw. All day. Pressure running now. Throws it up. Has this man. No, cannot complete it. It is dropped. Great job by the Toledo defense breaking up that pass.
Wow. Big time play. I thought for sure that was a touchdown, Josh.
I did too. 3rd down and 6 now. Del Toro, pressure coming. Dumps it off the Lionheart, who has to go all the way to the turf to even make the catch. 4th down, and Ohio have to settle for another 3.
Josh, I know they're kicking the field goal, but the way that Ohio's defense has played, I would almost go for it here.
And the kick is up and good. But in a game like this, David, I would say points are points. Like you said, this could be a 3-point ball game. So that could be the last point scored tonight.
I mean, it could.
And now we're going to see what Toledo could do to answer, down by 3 now.
Derek Bryant, a nice return, 24 yards. Looking at the yards, though, Josh, 317 to 209.
With Ohio running 12 more plays than the Rockets so far. They've had the ball more, and it's been showing as this Rocket defense might be starting to break down. As they're going to go with a triple option. Beautiful pitch, but Rose only able to get 4 before Maverick LeBlanc absolutely decleats them in the next week.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to put it. LeBlanc loaded up and hit him hard. Brock Rhodes looked like he had plenty of room to run.
Maverick LeBlanc might be putting his resume out for the Power 2 teams. Look his way at the transfer portal with plays like that. As Albert going to take off now. He's got the edge. He has the first down. He's fighting across the 40, 15 yards for Cade Albert.
Yeah, great job there. Got the first down. That was Scott Barnes. Scott Barnes kind of sat back and waited on him. I would like to have seen him go after him instead of sitting back.
First down and 10 for the Rockets now. They're going to look to throw. Albert under pressure, unloads it into the Ohio sideline. Second down.
I don't even know if he saw anything on that side of the field. I think he literally just had to release it to save his life.
Pressure was coming, and it was coming quickly. This time they're going to give it to Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes cutting up the edge, only able to muster out 3 on what's been a frustrating night for the talented running back.
I mean, yeah, 3.2 yards per carry. It's really kind of frustrating after you had such a huge performance last week, averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Third down and 7. Albert looking, throwing, goes underneath, drops, 4th down, and now Ohio will have a chance to extend the lead once again.
John Lee, the middle linebacker, almost had that ball off a deflection, but nonetheless, Ohio will get the ball back on the punt, as you said.
And as Ohio gets to the punt, Tank Lionheart officially over 100 yards rushing. David Ware, 128 is the number for the 3rd place in Ohio single game rushing. 156 is their 2nd place. And if he can top 183, he'll break the record held by Mojo Rising in season 10.
And that's an impressive record to break.
As Del Toro going to look to throw on first down. That one goes to Toledo sideline. And these quarterbacks trading souvenirs to the opposing sidelines.
It's crazy. We're seeing record watches in the 2nd game ever for some of these players.
And right here, Tank Lionheart gets this carry, breaking awesome tackles, picks up 4.
Great run. 3rd down and 6. You want to see, I want to see something maybe downfield a little bit. Definitely do not throw short of the chains here. Go downfield.
18 yards for Lionheart will get him 3rd place in the single game record for the Bobcats. They're going to go with the screen. That's not going to work. Toledo holds strong, brings down Lionheart, 4th and 2.
No shock that another big defensive stand for one of these teams. That's what we've seen almost all night long.
4th and 2 upcoming. And the punt's away. Rocket football. Jamal Moon, 10 yards.
Yeah, a little stutter there for Moon. And so now Toledo's offense has got to come out. Their defense has got tired, Josh. The time of possession, we've talked about it a couple times. They need to put together a good drive here.
Albert going to look to throw. Now he's going to take off. Has some room. Elects to slide because he was about to get rocked if he did not.
Yeah, LeBlanc was loaded up and coming for him, so great job. Albert definitely made the right decision.
2nd and 3. Gonna hand it off to Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes, nowhere to go, wrapped up, but able to squeak out a first down.
I think the defense threw him into the first down there. I think he was going to be short, but Toledo gets the first down and another free set of chains.
Isabel De Jesus, her 8th tackle. She's been all over the field tonight. Albert with the little slant right away, trying to hit him quick. Ellis able to pick up 4. We have not called his name in a long time.
And a score update over on Twitch. Number 15 ranked Illinois, a 9-yard touchdown, 34-7, 2:15 left in the 3rd.
And that upset keeps getting more and more likely as this time Elvis has 12 yards on the reception and the Rockets are set up inside Bobcat territory.
And the Rocket Man is getting pumped the way this offense is rolling.
The Rocket Man, as he's not pumped about Rock Rose losing 2.
I could have gone without the singing, Josh, but nice attempt at a reference.
You know, you can't say Rocket Man without me just instantly going in the song. 2nd and 12. McCade Albert underneath throws, has his man fighting for yardage. 3rd and 4 upcoming. Amiri Hashimoto, but get your 4s up in chat, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good one here in Athens, Ohio. Can Toledo pull the upset and knock off the 22-ranked Bobcats? We'll find out right here on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Welcome back inside Pendon Stadium. The Rockets have the football. They're threatening to score. They're going to go bubble screen on 3rd down. Ellis Buddy goes nowhere. And that's going to be 4th down and 5. Decision time for the Bobcats. Or for the Rockets, rather.
A very conservative call. Kind of disappointed. They need to be able to get some points here. And look, they're going to go for it, Josh.
They're in that no man's land with a walk-on kicker. They got no choice but to go for it. Hands it off the middle of the Rock Roads. Nothing going there. Turnover on downs. Bobcat football.
And here we go. Now, this is an opportunity for Ohio to really separate themselves. A huge stand, probably the biggest stand of the night, and an opportunity to come back and put some points up.
Del Toro looking, throwing, has a man open. There's Wascom, good for 4.
Now, if I'm Ohio, Josh, I am burning up as much of this clock as I can.
I definitely want to start putting pressure on Toledo if you can. 2nd and 6. Del Toro has time, delivers over the middle. There's Agent P, Perry Pushkarov, good for the 1st down.
Yeah, 3 defenders on the play there, making sure that Agent P didn't go any further. But a 1st down for Ohio.
Ja Avery, his 11th tackle on the night. Del Toro looking all day, running out of time. He's going to get sacked. Had no one open. Great coverage. Jaquan Jenkins III, his 1st sack of the game.
And Brian Davis right there as well. Great job by that defensive line, just collapsing down on Del Toro.
2nd and 11 after the sack. Del Toro. Toledo looking like they're going to bring pressure. They do bring it. Read option goes nowhere. Blown up. They were ready for it. Chad Wendell, his 2nd tackle for loss.
Toledo doing all they can right now to keep their team in it. The defense making sure they don't give up any more points, hoping that Albert can come out and get them some more points.
3rd and a mile now. Del Toro looking, throwing, broken up, beautiful defense, and that will be a 3 and out for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was Kyer Prince. Almost had the interception. Now they're going to get the ball back off the punt and an opportunity for Toledo to try to tie the game.
And now Toledo on the punt return, looking for room, has the room across the 35 to about the 39-yard line, Jamal Moon.
Yeah, huge return right there. That's big-time play. They needed that. But with offense kind of stumbling a little bit, now maybe they're in position to get a good play.
1st and 10. Read option for Albert. Has the room. Breaking through a tackle. 1st down and more. Albert up to about the 41-yard line.
Huge run by Albert. He's at 35 yards on the night, but that right there is one of the biggest. Great play. Look, it's the 4th quarter. You want to win a game. This is where you do it, Josh. Albert shows that he's trying to make a play here.
Wonk might have saved the touchdown there, chasing him down from behind. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. They're going to hand it off to Rock Rhodes. Rock Rhodes has some room up the middle, picks up 7 on one of his better carries on the night.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, Rockroach has to understand, you know what? I've had a rough game, but my team needs me. It's the fourth quarter. I've got to make something happen. He needs to step it up right here.
2nd down and 3 now. Back to the read option. Albert going to keep it, has the 1st down, picks up 4 before getting blown up by De Jesus.
Well, Albert did a good job. He was going outside, and he would have got hit short of the line. He cut back inside just enough to be able to get the 1st down.
At the 30-yard line, 1st down, bubble screen time. Has some room, fighting for yardage. There's Nolan Ellis, 7 yards.
Wow, great catch by Ellis, and still got a couple yards after the catch. That was incredible.
Closing in on that PX1 Sports Red Zone on the Rockets. Gonna look to throw. Albert bouncing it out to the outside. Can't keep his feet. He'll get brought down. They're going to call it a sack for Mike Whitley.
Wow, that's a big-time play. I mean, right now Ohio has got to try to push Toledo back. They do not want to allow Toledo to be in field goal range or possibly a touchdown with the way the offenses have been going.
3rd and 7 now for the Rockets. Halfback screen. He has the edge, does not have the blocking. Kretzer blown up by De Jesus, and she's been all over the field, and now we might see the walk-on kicker with probably his biggest kick of the night.
Yeah, 69, the offensive lineman missed that block that would have got him downfield and probably easily a 1st down.
And the kick is up, and it is good. Tied ball game here at Penton Stadium.
Wow, what a play, Josh. And we are tied, like you said. This is the 3rd time where one of these two teams have come back and tied it up since the start of the game. It has been an incredible back-and-forth ball game.
16 all, 5:47 remaining in the 4th quarter. And now we'll see what the Bobcats can do to answer.
This is definitely one of those games, Josh. Whoever has the ball last will win.
First down and 10. Del Toro looking over the middle, has a man dropped. 2nd down now.
That was a touchdown, Josh. He already was in 2nd gear. Everybody was behind him, wide open, and he just started celebrating too soon.
2nd and 10. Del Toro now going to try to run. Nowhere to go. There's a wall of defenders, and he's going to get brought down for the sack. Kevin Spratt, his 1st sack.
Well, that was a team tackle. Spratt will get credit for it, but the team caused it. What a wall. Just like you mentioned, Spratt was definitely one of the first ones there. You see number 6 in on the play. Great job by Toledo not to allow Del Toro to get to the next level.
3rd down and 13 for the Bobcats. They're 3 for 11 on 3rd down. Empty set for Del Toro. Watch the screen here. And they're going to go over the middle. Dropped again. 4th down. And then Toledo will get the ball back.
And that was Kevin Spratt again in on the play right there, causing that mishap. Big time play. Toledo's going to have pretty good field position. Should be around midfield.
Great punt for the Bobcats as Toledo will get the ball at about the 42-yard line thanks to Jamal Moon's 8-yard return.
Well, Ohio's talking in the chat that they're going to be doing a bunch of laps with all these drop passes.
Drop passes have been a big factor in this ball game. As now Alberg is going to roll out the takeoff, and he's going to get depleted there. Oh, you never want to see your quarterback take a big hit like that.
Wow, that was one like everyone just kind of takes a deep breath in because like, is he going to get up? I mean, that was a heck of a hit. That was number 30, Joseph Wybrick.
Big time hit there. My goodness. 2nd down and 1. Albert looking. He'll try to take off. Nothing going there. There is Wybrick again with the sack.
Yeah, Wybrick has had a phenomenal game. He hasn't had a ton of tackles and sacks, but I feel like everyone he has had has been very monumental in the drop.
3rd down and 7 now for the Rockets. They're 2 for 12 on 3rd down. Neither team has been good in this situation tonight, David Ware.
They've struggled on third down.
Halfback screen time. Has the edge. Has the block. There's Rock Rhodes down the sidelines for 18 yards.
And I believe that is his biggest play of the game for Rock Rhodes. Been a quiet night. No time like right now, though, to get the big one. Great job getting the first down, keeping Toledo alive on this drive, giving their defense a little bit more of a rest, going to eat some more clock up, possibly put themselves in position for the fourth field goal by the walk-up.
Great job by Albert hanging in there, letting that screen develop, taking the hit. And now Albert going to look to throw, taking a shot, intercepted by the Bobcats, underthrew his man who was wide open. And now the Bobcats have a turnover, and they have stolen the momentum. Jaheim Carter with the pick.
Josh, that should have been a touchdown for Toledo all day long. But as you said, the ball was underthrown. Great play on defense by Ohio. Carter to get that interception. And now all of a sudden, here comes Ohio again with the opportunity to try to separate themselves from this tie.
First and 10 for the Bobcats and Del Toro. Lionheart with the carry. Has a nice edge, breaking through tackles. There's Tank Lionheart, and he is going to take it 32 yards. And that's going to give him best for third of all time in a single game for the Ohio Bobcats.
Congratulations, Lionheart. Great performance so far. Real quick, Boise got a touchdown, Josh. 14:34, 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Lionheart only needs 13 yards to tie second place. Let's see if he can pick it up on this drive. Del Toro gonna look to throw. Over the middle has his man DJ Moore for a yard.
This is a big-time drive. Ohio, they've done really well time of possession. If they can put together several small plays, eat some time up, and even just walk away with the field goal, they're going to be in really good position.
Second down and 9. Del Toro gonna look to throw. Running out of time. Dumps it underneath. Has his man trying to fight this push drive, only able to pick up a yard.
Yeah, that was Ja Avery the second who actually wound up taking him down after Kenny Jackson was thrown off him.
Third down and 7. Ja Avery, 13 tackles. He's been all over the place for the Rockets. Here goes the screen. Has the edge. Does not have the blocking. Lionheart, we dropped 4th and 6.
Ja Avery, again, another play, Josh. We've called his name several times. He's 13 tackles and 1 for a loss.
4th down and 6. Halfback screen again. He's got the edge. He's got the blocks. He's got the fight. Isabella De Jesus. She picks up 9 for the first down.
A big-time play. Less than 3 minutes left in the first down. Toledo's got to make a play happen here.
Del Toro looking, throws, pushed her off, good for 4 before stepping out of bounds.
Josh, I question why are they going out of bounds? They've got all 3 timeouts, 2.5 minutes left. Keep the ball in play, let that clock keep ticking.
Second down and 6 for the Bobcats. Got to hand up to Lionheart. Lionheart has it, has the first down, 10 yards. Now 3 yards away for tying second place at 156.
Wow, this is incredible. I love seeing these young running backs have a big-time career game like this.
Clock is rolling. Just about 2 minutes left in the ball game. Tied up at 16 apiece. De Jesus throwing on a big old stiff arm, and she will pick up 4. Second down and 6 now.
Here we go. We're under the 2-minute mark, Josh. We're getting awfully close.
This is where legends are made and teams separate themselves. Del Toro looking, throwing to the edge, fighting. Oh, almost there. Did not get it. Cody Morgan just short.
What a tackle. Great job getting him down right at the goal line. Let's see if Toledo can stand up right now.
And they're going to go the read option. Del Toro fights his way. Touchdown Bobcats. But they take the lead late. 1:35 remaining in this ball game.
I was wrong. We would have another touchdown, but I don't think we've had a touchdown since the first quarter, Josh. So it has been a great defensive battle, but great job Del Toro knew what it needed to get the win. He knew what the team needed to be able to put some points up, and he did just that.
And now Toledo will get the ball back with 3 timeouts, down by 7. Plenty of time left to send us to overtime, David Ware.
Absolutely. And Albert's been really good. He's been efficient through the air. He's also made a couple of big plays with his feet. We've seen that quite a bit this season. A last-minute play on the feet. So let's see what Albert can do. Rock Roach has really got going. Maybe a big drive from him.
And they'll get it out to the 28. Derek Bryant, 27 yards. And Nolan Ellis has been the big play wide receiver for him. He's been targeted 10 times, caught 9 for 117 and a score. He might be the guy you look for here if you are McCade Albert.
I mean, absolutely. He's a great weapon to go to if you're going to try to compliment Rock Roach.
And they're going to go halfback screen on first down. That one broken up and dropped for 6. Rhodes nowhere to go, got tied up in his own blocker, and now the clock is rolling. Rockets get set, gonna go over the middle, has his man fighting for yardage as Meekins the third, picks up 11, they hurry it up, 3rd down and 5.
Great way to get some of that sack back. 3rd and 5's manageable.
Albert dumps it off to Rock Rhodes, long way to go, and not gonna do it. Rockets take a timeout, Rockets take a timeout. 4th and 5, and this is the ball game. David Ware. Albert throws, completes it, 1st down, Jamal Moon, timeout Toledo.
That's a huge play, but only 1 timeout left, so they're going to have to be really smart now, Josh, and use the sidelines.
Albert looking, taking a shot, had a man, missed him. It would have been 6 if he connected.
Oh, I thought he had that one. Just a little overthrow. We do know it's windy, as we've talked about already. Very well could have impacted that one.
2nd down and 10. Over the middle, has a man again, diving effort. Meekins the third, 31 yards. Now they're hurrying back to the line. Clock stops to reset the chains. Albert looking. Dumps it down to Rock Roads, out of bounds after losing 6 yards.
You want to get out of bounds, but you don't want to lose 6 yards to get out of bounds. They're going to have to make sure they're watching where they're going. I mean, 2nd and 16, 37 seconds left. This is a big-time play coming up. And quick spoiler, Boise just scored 2.5 minutes left, 34-20 with the extra point coming.
Things are heating up in Boise, Idaho. And things are red hot here in Athens, Ohio, as the Rockets trying to get something going. Albert takes off with it. Do not like that. Freshman mistake as the clock keeps rolling. 3rd and 14 now. Albert throws underneath, has a man fighting, cannot quite get the 1st down before being knocked out of bounds. Marcus Chamberlain, 4th and 2, and all the drama here late in this one.
Yeah, 4th and 2. He got out of bounds, 22 seconds left. The play of the game coming up for Toledo.
Rock Rhodes, no! Can't do it! Turnover on downs! Ohio will survive! Isabella De Jesus with the play of the game right there.
That's a huge play, Josh. The defensive game, we talked about it, and a defensive play to close it out. Holy cow, Josh.
And the knee there. Toledo takes their final timeout. And they are not going to take another knee. They're going to hand up to Lionheart. He gets the 3 yards. He's now tied for 2nd of all time. And that should wrap this game up. And it does. 23-16 our final score. David Ware, what a ball game we just got to call. What are your final thoughts?
It was a pleasure calling this one with you, Josh. Watching these two defenses really battle it out and show that defense still matters. It was great to see. We saw a quarterback in Del Toro lead his team downfield when they needed it the most. We see he's the player of the game. Great job by Del Toro. Great job by this Ohio offense to get those final points. Overall, a fantastic game.
Absolutely. And those tuning in, there's still 2 minutes remaining on Twitch TV, so make sure you go give us some support over there. We will see you again next week, 6 p.m. Central Time for the Inside the Blitz podcast. For my executive producer, Mike Peters, my associate producer, Austin Crow, the entire broadcast team that killed it this week, and of course, my partner in crime tonight, David Ware. I'm Josh Clayton, and we'll see you on the next one.